and welcome to the channel today. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to show you this job. Now, if you saw my last video, I took you round some jobs that I'd done locally to where I live a few years ago, and to see how they're looking now a few years later, having cleaned them, removed the moss and treated them. And I showed you this job, which is a job where I made a little bit of a mistake here with the chemical treatment, which actually shows the benefit of the chemical treatment, because there's this dark stripe down it which I must have stopped. It's because it's quite a long stretch of roof here from one end all the way down. I was doing the chemical treatment and I must have stopped here, taken a break. If I remember, it might have been a nice sunny day, maybe the chemicals dried out, and then when I've started up again, I thought I started where I left off, but I haven't. I've left a gap. And that gap that's untreated is now looking quite black, and you can actually see the difference between the part of the roof that was treated and that strip which was left untreated. So yeah, I've noticed that. I'm back today to do the chemical treatment. So it's about 3 years since I was last here, so the chemical treatment will be wearing off by now, and you can see certain aspects of the roof which are starting to darken a little bit, similar to that black strip, especially round the back. You can see some green algae developing as well. There's also some trees nearby in the garden of this property, and so there's been some leaves dropping on the roof. There's a little bit of debris in places, and there's some things growing in the gutter. So we're going to get the gutters cleaned out and then get the chemical treatment done, reapplied, and that will just help keep the roof nice and maintained. So that's done, all the gutters are cleared out. There was a few things growing in the gutters and a couple of blocked downpipes as well. So the nice thing about the gutter vac is it gets right into the downpipe, make sure we suck everything out, get it nice and clear. And there was just a slight bit of damaged tile on the corner here in particular, so I just managed to glue that back in place. Just a little minor repair. So that's all looking clear now, and we'll get on to the chemical treatment. Okay, so the customer's very kindly made me a tea, but I've learnt my lesson. I know where I've got to. I've done this whole section, completed it. I've done the chimney as well. So when I finish my tea, I know I can carry on where I left off. So there we are, I've done it. You've seen me do it. I've recorded the whole thing, so I've definitely covered all of the roof. Yeah, and so I've been really thorough, just to go over it really nice and slowly. Sometimes with the curved tiles, it's difficult to make sure every sort of aspect of the tile gets nicely coated with the chemical. So that's why you might see me going off and sort of a diagonal angle sometimes, just to try and make sure it all gets nicely coated. Once that all dries out, it stays in the surface and stays active for around 2 years, and yeah, so that stripe will gradually fade and improve. So there we go, got that all treated. It's all gone on really nicely, nice and foamy. So that's what we like to do when we go to clean a roof. I think back to this one, was really a lot of moss on this roof, especially some of these areas around the back here where it all built up in the valleys as I was coming down. This area in particular was very mossy and it all built up in the corners as it came down. Most people don't really think of the maintenance of their roof until the moss is getting so bad it's kind of creating a problem in the gutters, blocking the gutters, it's falling on the patio, and then they go, oh, I need to get something done about my roof. But actually it's a really good idea to look after and maintain the roof so it never gets to that stage. The build-up of moss can cause damage. The mortar in the valleys, especially in the winter time, the frost can get in if the moss is holding the moisture close to the surface. Tiles can start to crack, that kind of thing, as well as it blocking up the gutters. And sometimes the moss can be so bad that any damage that is there can actually be hidden by the coating of moss. So that's what we always say with roof cleaning customers, is to just think about the maintenance. It's much easier just to do this chemical treatment every 3 years or so, just to help maintain the roof. Been able to see on various aspects of this roof where the algae is starting to come back. So this is perfect time to get this roof treated, as well as that patch that I missed. So that should all be nicely maintained now. So that's great. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you give the video a like and a thumbs up, really appreciate it. Why not subscribe? See me on the next one. And there's loads of links and more information to the website, training that we run, all in the description below. Check it out, and maybe I'll see you again soon. Take care.